Hi everybody, welcome. On the 29th of September, we've got a full moon, supermoon, coming up in Aries at 6 degrees. So as we near the end of this month, September, we're coming into October, which is the eclipse season. So many of you are probably already feeling like the energies are building. Something is building. You may not know exactly what it's building towards, but you just get a sense that things are changing profoundly, dramatically, and they're not going to be the same as before. And with Aries energy, it's about waking up now. We have the sun in Libra, the moon in Aries. These are two strong signs, they're cardinal signs, and they're a pair of signs because Aries is the energy of Mars and Libra is the energy of Venus. So for this next month, or even longer than that, we've got the dance of Venus and Mars. The dance between taking action, being brave, being courageous, and at the same time considering others, wanting to do things in as pleasant and as a harmonious way as possible, and yet knowing that that Mars energy of this full moon in Aries is urging you to use your head. Aries rules the head and the brain, to activate your brain and say, what is it that I must do and get on with? No more procrastination, no more nicey, do you mind if, would it awfully inconvenience you if I do this? No. Really get into the spirit of Aries, which is where in your innermost being, you know the life areas where you must take some action. Maybe it's your health. Maybe you've been putting off seriously exercising and making sure that you move your body. Maybe it's about really eating well. Maybe it's about a relationship that you need to tell the truth about. Maybe it's time to make a physical move. Maybe it's time to make a big change in your work and your career and whatever it is that you do. October is often a time where there are significant shifts in stock markets, financial markets. This has everything to do with the fact that the Libra energy is ruled by Venus. Venus rules currency, rules money, rules things that you value. So you may find yourself really re-evaluating where you need to move forward and keep moving, regardless of maybe a little disharmony may result. Now, let me tell you, Mars, ruler of Aries, is in Libra. Okay, I have Mars in Libra. It's not the strongest position. Yeah, you really want to have Mars in Aries, which is very clear and moves clearly. Now, Mars is in Libra at the time of this supermoon. So this may well have you going forwards and backwards a little, doing this dance of, yeah, how can I maneuver this situation so that there is a good outcome for everybody? And that's great to have that intention, but you cannot rule over other people's feelings and reactions. And especially as this Mars is quincunx to Uranus. A quincunx is a 150-degree angle, and it's an angle of tension. It's where you have to compromise some things, but it's important to choose carefully. What are you willing to compromise, and where are you willing to let the sparks fly if they need to? This can be very powerful if you use it with a lot of thought. You don't allow yourself to be too influenced by other people around you. Are you allowing them to sort of, tell you what they think you should be doing? Or are you getting into the Aries energy? And it would be very useful to find the Aries energy in your chart. Certainly all the cardinal signs are profoundly affected right now, Aries, Libra in particular, but also Cancer and Capricorn. And next month, the eclipse will be in Libra and Taurus. So Taurus and Scorpio are also two signs that are going to be very impacted by these energies. Venus, ruler of Libra, where the sun is in Leo, square to Uranus. So this can be quite lively in your relationships. If you're looking for a relationship, this can bring somebody new out of the blue into your life that you hadn't anticipated. And it's like, oh, I think I've fallen in love with somebody and I kind of doesn't fit the pictures. Uranus it's not the normal thing that you might have fallen for. And it may be a friend, maybe a wonderful friend that you've met, and it's like, wow, this has taken me rather by surprise. So this is this surprise energy going on. But Aries says, risk it. Dare to be you and do it now. Don't delay. This Aries is a full moon, so it's shining a light wherever it falls in your chart. And also the Mars energy will be very much affected, and your Venus energies are affected. So it's this balancing of male and female. But I do feel as we move, especially through this year and the aspects coming up, and the fact that Jupiter is in Taurus, Uranus is in Taurus, these are all Venus-ruled signs. So I think we're moving more and more into creating more peace and harmony wherever we go. I do think that's the energy coming. We're moving away, even generally on the wider level. The first mission to the moon was the Apollo mission. In 2025, the god of the sun. In 2025, we've got the Artemis mission, the goddess of the moon. So there is this general shift towards a feeling of more universal brotherhood, sisterhood, oneness, coming together and finding ways in which we can make big changes and somehow get everybody around us to see eventually, may not happen right away, that it's really good for everyone. But now you're armed with the knowledge of Aries, and Aries has a childlike enthusiasm. Really bring that out, and it can come out at any age. Dear Auntie Jenny, 101 and a half, God bless her soul. She has this childlike enthusiasm whenever I speak to her, which is very regularly, because it's so much fun. She loves it when there are lemons on the trees. Yes, she used to go to Spain and she said, oh, thrilled with the lemons on the trees. And she said, you'd have thought those lemons were £5 notes, never mind, just fruit, because she gets so excited about these seemingly small things, but these are things in your life every day, and allow that Aries energy to bubble up, to fire you up, so that you feel fired up from the inside and you begin to spread out your energy. And as you do that, you'll tune into the energy of the Venus, which is about romance, which is about love. And it was very funny, even just a day or so ago, I was somehow, I think I was singing on the road or doing something strange. And I locked eyes with this man, really lovely guy. And we'd sort of walked into each other's arms. I can't ever remember that happening. He kind of looked at me and it was like, oh. And he said, I'm Yanni, hello. I said, hello, Yanni. We shook hands, and it was just an uplifting moment of romance. Yes, it was not a chemistry attraction, but it was a soul attraction. So get ready for meeting soul attractions of people all around you, because this is the energy that is bubbling. So let me now share with you the poem for Aries full moon. And remember, Aries, it's not about a lot of detail. It's about just getting to the point and moving. Aries moon says it's never too soon to make a start and follow your heart. Don't delay or leave it for another day. Don't stay home in your comfort zone. Be brave. Come out of your cave. You've nothing to lose and nothing to fear. So blow your own trumpet, loud and clear. Wishing you a great supermoon in Aries, looking forward to your comments and looking forward to you sharing, if you'd like, where you're actually going to take some action and move forward with that childlike enthusiasm. Much love. Bye for now.